You guys, yeah, you got in all right, right? Hi, Ann.
Hi, Becky. Yeah, there was no URL in the agenda this time, but I just used the meeting ID and passcode. It was just a couple more steps.
Okay. Um,
Are other people having trouble getting in?
well, Tom Seifert downstairs said he couldn't find it, but I opened it up from the calendar and it was fine.
Yep, that's what I did. I found the ID and passcode and the agenda on the calendar.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go recommend that to him. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And
It's so funny to teach, like to get him technologically hooked on. You have to talk to him in person.
well, he's downstairs.
I know. It's
That's
like
funny. Very funny.
so much for technology. Hi, Melissa. Hi, April.
Hi, sorry about all that. I'm late trying to get uh, the update on Zoom because it didn't have the link and we were all there.
Yeah. My Zoom decided to update too, April.
And maybe they're talking. And Melissa's not in a car. You're in an office though. And I think you're muted.
And you're mute.
Where are you? Melissa, where are you? You're muted. Oh, okay. And how's the other end of the road going?
Other end of the road?
Oh,
yeah.
no, I was like the Ann at the other end of the road.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She's not wanting you.
I know. I haven't seen you, April.
I know I've been climbing up in the woods and blah, blah, blah.
And
Getting
everything
off our
goes with
dusty
that.
road.
And I had a great swim at the lake today. Oh,
Did you?
yeah.
What time do you go? Do you go early morning?
No, just 2 in the afternoon.
Oh, that
It
sounds.
was mobbed. But
It was mobbed.
well, actually, all these Hampshire College outing class came with like 5 canoes.
Oh,
I told the leader, there is a boat launch at the other end of the boat launch would have been easier, but anyway.
Oh, that's why, because I went down there with my nephew. That's why there was that trail coming. It must have been one of the ends of the kayaks. It must have been dragging one of them.
Yes.
I'm like, what would have made that? Well, mystery solved.
No, if some evolutionary creature going back to the water.
Right? Like, do we have our own Nessie? Likely not, but you know.
And that could make us money.
I know. I was just thinking, like, way to get people to town.
Right?
Who's a Sam? Oh, I was trying to make this into Peg. I bet she's having a hard time logging on. It didn't have the link that you click on.
I know. I don't
have her phone number. I can walk her through it.
I know. That's why I had to update and my password.
Yeah, it took me a couple more steps too, but
yeah, you really have to. Yeah, we all like the link because it's just so much easier.
Is the link the same as all the other meetings, Melissa? Can we just
No, the link, the passcode, and I believe the passcode. So passcode and the meeting ID changes.
Okay. Because I was gonna say we could just pull it from the 7 p.m. meeting.
Yeah, I know it's not all. I wish that would be helpful. And I've looked into that so that it's similar anyway. It can't make it the same 100%, but let me see if I have her phone number, I'll give her a buzz.
I know. I'm surprised she hasn't texted me. She didn't text you, April?
No, wait a minute. I don't know if she has my
cell phone
number.
Oh shoot. Well, my phone is about to die.
No, we should as a committee exchange phone numbers. I just realized how many people
I'm texting her.
Okay, perfect. If you want to give her we can walk her through it, or someone can walk her through it.
Let me grab my cable for my phone, which is about to die.
Hey, sweetie, can you shut the door? Thank you. I'm hearing what he's watching on TV. We don't need that. Let's see. No, I don't have her phone number in her emails. I see a raised hand.
Hi, it's Tom Seifert. Is
Hi,
it
Tom.
okay if I talk?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead. We haven't started
Okay.
our meeting yet.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I couldn't find a link, but I pieced it together from information on the agenda online.
Right,
But,
the meeting ID and then the passcode.
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was the only way to go about it or if that was preventing anyone from coming on.
No, we think it might be preventing Peg from coming.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Because
Because I
Frank,
have to
my,
remember my Zoom password and blah, blah.
yeah,
Oh,
Frank
I
was
didn't
at
have
home
to
and
put in anything on Zoom.
I
I just
didn't
have
have
to
to
go to
do
join
anything.
meeting and put in the ID because I'm not
I
starting the
just
meeting.
on the
so-
calendar. Why are people not going to the calendar?
There's no
But
link.
it doesn't
Peg
have the
just,
blue- oh,
Peg just
go ahead.
texted me back that she and Kathy are both having trouble and Becky that they're trying to reach you.
But,
Um,
If you have her call your phone and I can walk her through it on the phone.
Yeah. See, it doesn't have the
well, it
blue.
doesn't help Kathy, but
See, what I'm looking at, it has the full link right here. I just pressed it. I don't understand.
where are
Also,
you
maybe-
seeing the link?
On the calendar. Oh, you know what? I went to my town government. In my town government, it's complete. I don't understand the difference.
Yeah,
that's-
it has the information. It just,
It cuts it off in the just the calendar part.
yeah.
Could I can't copy and paste. That's
Oh,
weird.
wait, I'm going to try to copy and paste that.
Oh, you can link it.
Ah,
You can invite. I can invite. Someone can invite.
oh, how do you do that? But they have to get onto Zoom.
But if they have their email open, I can email it to them and then they'll have the
Yeah.
link.
All right.
Okay, give me a
We've
second.
Melissa, will you send it to Kathy too? Because Peg
Yeah,
said
I'll do both.
she didn't respond to my text to call me. So I think she's in
Trying.
the-
Yeah, I can imagine. Hang
I
on.
know the feeling. Everything's fine until it's not.
Participants,
yeah, and I think
invite,
I'm still
I
not
wonder
seeing
why
the
that
link
happened.
link.
or the URL.
All right, here we go. Peg.
Yeah, you're sending, and I'm still looking for a phone number. So good. I haven't called her in a long time.
It's Kathy.
Kathy figured it out.
Hello,
Hello.
sorry.
No, we've all had challenges.
Not everybody.
No, that's right.
All right, I just sent it in a down and dirty email. You know, bad grammar and all of that.
Perfect.
Maybe not have Zoom downloaded. That may be her challenge here. But anyway, what a beautiful day.
And can you let
Mm.
Peg know I just sent her the link and all she should have to do is click on it
I will.
since you're the one that has
She
her.
seems to have, she's probably like gone for Mike.
Yes.
I should just have her come over to my house and do the meeting here.
I was just
That's right. The three of you are all on
I know.
on Montague Road. I have a funny story while we're waiting for Peg. So I was working at home the other day and I hear this knocking noise. And I'm like, what the heck is that? And I look and there's two turkeys running around my car and pecking at it.
Did they damage it?
And no, not that I could see. And then there was a third one watching them going, what the hell are you two stupid things doing? They were all the males. Obviously they haven't found their own little flock yet. But they were just knocking. I'm thinking that can't be the acorns. That's too rhythmic to be the acorns falling on the roof.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I videotaped it. It's kind of funny. You see this turkey knock knock and goes around the car, knock knock. You know.
Is there something in the car?
Oh.
No, I think he's seeing his reflection.
Oh, I think that's a good guess.
And not the
They do
sharpest
it to
tool.
my basement window too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The guys are having a hard time kind of figuring it out. Ah, there she
Oh.
is.
It's Peg. Hi, Peg.
You're muted, but that's okay.
Okay, now, hold on. What happened? Did anybody else have trouble? Kathy and Ann had trouble getting on. Did anybody else?
I did.
I didn't have, it just said that the Zoom link wasn't there. I just used
Yeah.
the ID and passcode.
Okay. Okay, we're here. Let's move on because Becky doesn't have much time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, that's all right. So did we have any changes? Well, first of all, let's call the meeting to order. It's 6:42. Does anybody have any changes to the minutes from the last
No.
I sent out? Okay. Hi, everybody, by the way. I was just frantic. Wow.
I know.
Okay, so we are going to move on because we need to be done by 5 of. Is that correct, Becky?
Yes.
Okay.
Five
So,
of
okay.
eight.
So Becky, let me ask you a quick question. What was the info that you sent me like around 5 o'clock this afternoon about change? What was the change? I couldn't see any changes in what you sent. I got it around like 10 of 5, 5 of 5, email.
I will have to check. I'm sorry. I've been running in circles since
Okay.
then.
Are you sure that
Okay.
wasn't the email from Melissa, Peg?
I sent one out with
No,
some of the
it
person.
wasn't. It was separate. Melissa's came
Okay.
after Becky's. And I didn't get it. So, okay, moving on. Let's talk about the status of the search for the administrative secretary and for the land use clerk.
I have wonderful updates. I interviewed, Abby Hernandez on Wednesday. Rita interviewed her on Friday, and I'm hopeful on Rita's recommendation to the select board. There might be an appointment on Tuesday.
And this is for the administrative,
Administrative secretary, yeah,
and Abby's last name is,
Hernandez,
oh, okay, Hernandez,
H.
H, okay. So, that's in progress.
Well, hopefully near the end of the progress.
Okay, good possibility. Well, we'll figure that out. Okay, in progress. And what about the land use clerk?
Matteo Pangalo, who's involved in a volunteer in other capacities in town, has put his hat in the ring. On Saturday at 3 p.m. we will be in the 3 land use chairs from ZBA, Planning Board, and Concom will be interviewing him, and they will bring a recommendation to the select board on Tuesday night at their select board meeting. So it's
Okay.
another potential appointment.
Okay.
That's
All right.
awesome.
That sounds good. So that's promising.
Very promising. And the last thing I need to relay to you guys, we have had a resignation from Steve Sullivan last week. On the 12th, we will be interviewing potentially an in-house candidate. The select board will interview on Monday if possible. And if not, at the select board meeting on Tuesday night.
Hey, Becky, you have it on Friday on the calendar. It's on Friday, is that correct?
Friday at 5?
Shit.
That's fine. I just happened to be on the calendar. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember, but I just wanted to.
No, did I do, I thought I was doing it for the 23rd.
No, it's on the 20th, just so you know. You can fix it after.
I might not be able to. Well, it looks like Tuesday then.
Okay.
Tuesday, select board. Interviewing then, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
that's unexpected news. But
Yeah.
yeah, ah, it's too bad.
Wow.
They're definitely hard.
Yeah,
So some very positive news and wow, okay, some things change and some things never change, I guess we could say that.
and that's the
It is
concept.
in the people business.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What, Kathy?
That's how it is in the people business.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's pretty much lets us know what's happening on the second item on the agenda. And then a little bit more news. So Melissa, just because of the time, I'm gonna thank you, by the way, Melissa, for what you sent of
You're welcome. I
thank
had a problem. I compressed it and I did it over an encrypted thing and I did something to the file. So I'm gotta work to get that undone. And then you guys will have the rest of it.
Okay, well, what we saw, at least what I felt like what I saw was great. I want to read over it again.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's-
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Melissa,
Becky.
yeah, Melissa, I just had a question. Are those just reformats of the original documents, the policies that the select board had adopted, or are?
No,
have
they're they're a little bit of that and a little bit of some updated information because the ones that were there were from 2012 in our packet in the book that was from 2012.
Because we had we'd approved policies about 5 years ago. The pregnancy policy, it came out, I think, in 17.
I used whatever I had, so I pulled it from the book
I'm
that
just wondering, because
original book. And
those documents were approved by the select board, so if they've been, I believe.
I thought the point of doing this was to update everything to bring it up to 2024.
But I'm saying that we had like state statutory, like the pregnancy policy.
I can put I didn't put the state statutory. I can go in and put all those things in there if you'd
So
like.
my question is, what did you give us? Did you rewrite the policies that you had?
I took with what I had and I did some research on what other municipalities had put together for theirs and kind of merged the two to bring it up to date into 2024.
Hmm.
I know the sexual harassment one was from many years ago, so that's what I
No,
had
we
done.
had
I
it-
thought
we-
that's what I had done with the whole book. I thought that was kind of what I was kind of charged with, was to update everything and bring it up to, and to have an accurate full.
But any
Employee
changes
manual.
to adopt, established policy, that's my concern is I have to go back and see what we had established because it didn't look like the documents we had.
Well, I can go in and if it had, I didn't notice any quotes. When I can access it, if there's like Mass General Law quotes or anything, I can put that in. Cite those things as well.
And it sounds like what you're saying, Becky, is in 2017, there were some documents that were approved in 17.
Around that
And if-
time period, yeah. And that we had hoped to, we're going to put in the appendix.
Yeah.
But they were specific documents and I appreciate them being reformatted. They weren't all that pretty, but I'm just concerned about the content and if it's how divergent it is from the original, and that's
I
all.
don't think it diverts. I think the intent is still in there. I think the language is updated. And like I said, I used other towns as well to make sure we were covering everything. And a lot of them had been updated in the last 2 or 3 years. So that was, to create a better, I even used the one at the school. They sent me their personnel handbook. So everything is aligning with theirs too. So we all have, it's cohesive with all the departments. They have their own personnel book down there, their handbook down there
Yeah.
at the school.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Melissa, I just had a general question
Yeah.
about the harassment and sexual harassment one. Doesn't the state of Massachusetts have a statewide policy that all
They
towns?
do. It's also encompassed in there as well.
Okay, because it
Yeah.
just, I mean, it did. That it was just a general question. Like, it seems like they would provide one that we would then, that every town and city or municipality in Massachusetts would use, like rather than having everyone adopt their own.
Well, what I did was I used like that one, and then I used other ones from other towns that they made the language a little bit easier to understand, and kind of melded them together to get something that reads nicely, and quoted, master-in-law where we could, so, but the one we had was very old for
Right,
the very,
right.
very old.
But we had adopted a more recent one. That we were,
Well, maybe I misunderstood because I took what we had and then I added in a whole bunch of stuff that we had missing that personnel books would have in them.
Melissa, is there a way to show the track
I
changes?
can't pull up I condensed the file, so I can't pull it up
Oh.
at the moment. It's
So,
encrypted, and I can't, if I keep touching it, it's gonna I don't want to lose it.
No,
I'm
but my question is there a way to track the changes that you made
Mm-hmm.
so it's evident what got changed?
No, I didn't have an electronic version of the original.
Oh.
I had it was a small booklet that I had to scan, and it wasn't
Okay.
recognizable text, so I wasn't able to pull the text. I had to retype it.
Okay.
so you probably didn't even have the policies we adopted, because it wasn't in the
I'm
handbook.
looking now. I'm gonna look at the scans I have from the book. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, because they were separate documents from the manual.
Current one.
I'm looking at the time and I'm concerned about.
We
Can
have
we,
a minute.
yeah, I know we have a minute. That's what I'm thinking. So, while Melissa is looking for that, we will, item number 4, please, the discussion about the strong chiefs. And
Can
the,
you please delete that for now? And I
yes,
think the.
you said
report
delete?
with the chiefs.
You said,
Yeah.
Becky, did you say delete it?
Yes,
Okay, so that's not anything we need to discuss at this point?
right.
Okay,
Chiefs have worked, I think, through it.
Yeah,
so.
Becky, you had given me I'm looking at the scans that I took. You had given me the sexual harassment one follows just basically what I put it down there. Except for this one little, well, I'll go back and check it when I can access it again.
And the
that-
scans were
yeah.
like separate sheets, full 8.5 by 11s.
Yeah, that one it's just a form one, then someone hand wrote Shutesbury in where it says town of.
Right.
They hand wrote in Shutesbury.
Yep. That
Okay.
was the original template.
okay,
Oh, good.
I'm gonna put this down for our next meeting discussion. Let's go on that. My last question is, since we're eliminating item number 4, has there been any action on the town administrator contract negotiations? I mean, just a yes or a no?
There hasn't been a meeting at the last select board meeting. Peg, I'm not sure if you were there. The last select board meeting, the select board decided to have one of the select board members meet with the personnel board and the FinCom member that's joining in the group
Okay.
with Donna, and to meet and talk about things. So I'm waiting to hear Donna's availability. Kathy gave me hers. George has not replied.
Okay.
So I'm hoping next week, actually,
All right,
Okay.
that gives us that information.
at least that step to have that meeting with Donna and them too,
I'll say, so that's George, Kathy, Donna,
and me.
and Melissa. Okay. Um,
Could I just add, so Melissa, you're not planning on including me?
That's what select board had said. It was just the 3 of us with Donna.
No, I don't recall that.
I specifically recall that.
Okay. I did not hear that at the select board meeting.
Yeah, that was the 3. That was the 3 of us, plus Donna.
So you're gonna not include me in the first negotiation?
It's not a negotiation meeting. That is not a negotiation meeting. It was
So you're
tough.
not, so none of these are about negotiations, the meetings that you're working
This,
on?
this is one that Rita had said she had spoke to Donna. Donna had suggested that a select board member meet with the personnel board and the FinCom person coming in to the group. So we're following Donna's advice on that. That's what Rita had said in the meeting.
Interesting, not what I understood
Yeah, that's what
In
Rita
the
had said
meeting.
in the meeting.
or anything said at the meeting. Okay,
All right, so that's where we are with that at this point. I'm gonna suggest that we meet on the third week of, I had the date down. Oh, October 17th, which is a Thursday. Can the personnel board meet? Can all members meet on that date?
Yeah.
Which
Mhm.
are getting back to our regular third week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Meeting day. Okay, so we will be meeting on Thursday, October 17th at our regular time, 6:30. And hopefully we'll all be able to get in there. I don't know why Kathy and, well, some of us, Ann had trouble too, but
Sorry.
hopefully.
Yeah,
we'll-
I,
can
It's
we
okay.
say good night and adjourn, please? I apologize.
yes.
Okay, let's do it. All those in favor of adjourning the meeting? Aye.
Aye.
I, unanimous.
Okay, all right. Okay, see you in 3 weeks or
Okay.
whatever.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
bye.
October 17th.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.